Hello, everybody. I am yet again Price McKinney, simply put. And as always, I want to thank you for tuning in and listening. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Simply put, by your boy P Mac. YouTube on Tuesdays. Simply put, podcast with your boy Price McKinney. Like, subscribe, watch a video, leave a comment. So uh, today's different. Just being flat footed honest, today is different. A really, really, and I say really, really close friend of mine. He was beyond a friend. He was a brother. Uh, Blood wouldn't have made us any closer. Passed on Saturday, and so I've been obviously in communication with his son. Calls me unc. And that's a blast. Um, but I witnessed something today as a result of it, and I it was amazing to me, and that's where I got the title from today. Do your job. If you're a husband or a significant other, you're not married, just do your job. Well, what do you mean by that? And I'm not being hard or mean or anything like that. Make sure you are fulfilling your responsibilities to your person, to your partner, right? If you're the man, if you're the husband, handle your business, bro. Not your business, your business. Handle your business. Um, Ma'am, women, ladies, let him be who he's supposed to be. Um, I know a lot of you women have been single for a long time, and you're used and conditioned to doing things on your own. I get it. Let him do his job. Um, so in talking to um, his wife today, something she said just it blew me away, and I was wrestling with to do a spinoff of my last video or change the topic do something new, do something different. When I heard what she said, it just is no brainer. And she just kind of explained how he was to her and some of the simple things that he did for her that became huge, especially now that he's gone. And she just routed it off just like that. Pa, 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 pa. And I was like, wow, and what it said to me clearly is um, his love for her was unconditional. He understood his assignment and his responsibility, and it was important and everything to him for him to do what it was he was supposed to do with and for his wife. And now that he's gone, he's his job well done, sir. Job well done. Because again, seeing her smile as she did talking about him, yet also cry because she misses him already. That said everything. Both dynamics. It didn't mean that she was imbalanced or crazy. No, it means that he provided the best life for her possible that he could, and to witness that firsthand, up close and personal, and to hear her say the things that she said about her husband, who's now gone on to be with the Lord. And because I knew him personally, I could say this. He is one of the few men that I actually know that, number one, I can follow his lead in terms of being a man and what you're supposed to do, what you should do, and being responsible, being a husband to his wife, the example he was for anybody that know him. You can glean from his life, you can take away, and you can add what he did to your arsenal and become a better man, become a better significant other, partner to your wife or to your person. Well, how do I do that? Do what you're supposed to do, sir. Ask her questions. Um, don't take her for granted. Don't assume that just because you think what you're doing is right, that that's what she wants you to do or should be done, right? Communicate. Ask questions, sit down and talk. Um, keep the communication lines open and just make certain that you're doing what it is that you're supposed to do. If she's got particular needs, things that she has to have done, be a part of that. Make sure she's got it. Like something as simple as she's got to go to work, right? Just make sure she's got her pocketbook, keys, phone, wallet, whatever she carries. Make sure, babe, you got everything? Are you good? Yes. Kudos. Um, make sure you tell her you love her when she leaves out the door because you never know what day is going to be your last. So I'm not saying, please understand, don't get this twisted. I'm not saying live in fear that your person is going to go. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is live it fulfilled so that when they do go, you don't have any regrets. The person left, yeah, they're going to miss them. Yeah, it's going to be hard to say goodbye. But the reason why it is hard is because of how they treated you. Not you're okay with them being gone because you finally now have peace because they're gone. Bars. Make sure that's not the case. Make sure that the peace that you miss them because of how well they treated you, how you all communicated, and the fun that you all had. Um, having him as my brother, having him as as my friend was an absolute blast. But it was also there was so freaking much that I learned from this dude. I can carry the torch. Not saying that he passed it on to me, but figuratively speaking, I can carry the torch, meaning the things that he taught me, the things that he shared, I can apply that. I can load it up and I can apply it. Even though I don't have a person right now, I will at some point one day, and I can take a lot of the things that I watched him do, tailor it to my situation, and make it work because I saw it work. Um, show your person you love them, tell them you love them, and that's one of the biggest lessons I learned from him relationally is what he said and what he did was the same language. There was no it wasn't a dash in between, right? It was he loved his wife, he lived for her, and he did what he was supposed to do. There was no dash. There was no cutting corners. Was their relationship perfect? Absolutely not. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. What's a thing is the relationship being perfect for the two of them. But there's no such thing as a perfect relationship because there are no perfect people. But you create it and you build it and you grow it to the degree it's perfect for the two of you, right? So watching him be who he was to his wife, um, I've learned a lot, and I can honestly say, I can take away from his life and how he lived, and I can apply that to my own, and make myself at that point, whenever that is on down the road, I can make myself a better a better husband because of watching him and how he dealt with and handled and treated his wife. So again, love your person, sir. Do your job, man. Just handle your business, bro. Just handle your business. This is um, for everybody, but primarily geared toward the men, toward the husbands. Um, just handle your business, man. If whatever woman you chosen, you chose her. It's the decision you made. Do what you got to do to keep her. Whatever you did to get her is what you got to do to keep her. And if it was some cockeyed, crooked stuff, bro, you got to deal with that. That's on you. Make sure your motives are right. Make sure it's why you want her and desire is genuine. Yeah, the great, yeah, she got to have a. It's fine to have a body. You want you want a female with a body. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Um, but just make sure that there are other things about her that are significant to you for you to make that decision to choose her and add her to your life. Because if you don't, whatever your motive is, I promise you, sir, it is going to show up at some point, sooner than later. So again, do your job, bro. Handle your business. Be the man. Be him. Your boy simply put, I want to thank you for listening. I'm not an expert. I just know what I know, and I'll see you soon. Rest on, bro.